Awesome. Jaime, for you, to play a game like this, on a day like this, going into the playoffs, what does a game like this feel like for the people on the sidelines and on the field?
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the first thing that comes to my head is electric. I mean, I feel like we've worked so hard over the past few months, day in and day out, and we finally pulled it together and right when we need it. And so I'm excited to take this energy and this fire and go into the playoffs guns blazing.
Yeah, Coach, on Tuesday, Nancy said that you guys have been preparing all season for this game. How do you feel that preparation went?
Very well. I mean, you literally could not script a better day. Like, dang, it was like everybody from Jaime starting us off and like Nancy and all the seniors. It was just like the pace they were playing at from the moment they touched the ball. I was like, it's going to be a good day. You can just see it. And they pushed it. They played hard. They played aggressive, and they just really imposed their will, I thought, on ODU.
I'm glad you brought up the seniors. All 15 of your goals came from someone honored today. What does that mean for you as a program builder to be able to bring people up from their freshman year, some of the graduates that you've grabbed, to now be prime contributors to a game like this?
Yeah, I just think it was so special, and to have them all have the day that they had on senior day, and to Jamie's point, it felt electric from the beginning, and it just felt like even at halftime there was going to be no let up. But I'm so proud of that group. I mean, the development that they've had over the 4 years is pretty remarkable, and I think we're just excited to keep it going at this point.
Jaime, take me through the second quarter. 4 goals in the second quarter. That's unbelievable. What was going through your mind, going through your body? What were you feeling?
I mean, I think for me, it's been a long journey, and I'm not ready for it to be done. And I play with a lot of purpose and a lot of dignity in terms of my teammates, my friends, and just who I'm around. And I know I have to perform for them and as well as for myself, and kind of just that thrived through me throughout the whole entire quarter. And I mean, I couldn't do it without them. You know, all those assists and the spatial assists that they're making, like that's how I get open and am able to get the ball.
Coach, I want to ask you specifically about draw controls. This was something you struggled at earlier in the season. 4 games ago, you made the change to Catherine Ernst to be your main draw control specialist. You've won the last 3 out of 4 games in draw controls, including one of the losses. What was that change like, both bringing Catherine in and then also the people inside the circle?
Yeah, I think we've always had a lot of faith in all of the draw kids. I think they all have different specialties that work to our advantage, and they work so well as a unit, and it's really impressive if you ever watch them on the sidelines. They're each other's biggest cheerleaders, and so whether it's Kath or Maddie or Kira or whoever's in there, they're trying to help the other one figure out a way to get that possession. But I think the communication that Kath has had with Bailey specifically too has been pretty awesome, and they just work. They work really hard, and that's really what the draw comes down to, is who wants it more.
So now you're going into playoffs, going to play JMU. What are you guys feeling? You know, you had an 8-20 loss earlier this season, but now you're coming off of a 4-game stretch that has been unbelievable. So what are you guys looking forward to in Virginia?
Yeah, I think now it's we built our confidence, and we kind of built the ground to walk into that game and feel a lot better than we started with them. There's so much work and heart and hustle and grit that's taken us where we are now, and I think now we're prepared. Now we know what to expect, and we know how to play that game, and we're excited. You know, that confidence is really gonna be the most important thing, because we know we can do it.
Yeah, we know that what we showed today is the level that we can play at, and I think the players have been doing it for the last month, and so that's our expectation now, and that's the pace we got to play at. And just, it's all about us enjoying what we're doing and enjoying being together, because when they do that and they have fun out there, this is what you get. And so we'll keep doing that. We'll keep working hard. We'll keep trying to go back to film and figure out what we need to tweak. But it's all about us and what we can put on the field.
Great, thanks guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.